Day and welcome to Refeel Yoga. Today's class will be focusing on revitalizing the body. We'll be doing a series of postures and techniques designed to bring in more vitality, more energy, and rejuvenate the system. We're going to start today's class directly in a standing position. So make your way up to standing. And come to standing with the feet slightly separated, hip distance apart. Standing nice and tall, pressing down into the heels, reaching up through the crown of the head, nice elongated spine. Here I invite you to close your eyes and turn your attention inside. Take a deep inhalation through the nose. And exhale with a sigh. Feel the body soften into place. The mind relax. Again, deep inhalation. Open the mouth inside out. Feel the vibrations of the sigh and allow that to bring you into the body. One more time, deep inhalation. Sniff in even more and hold it. Even more, hold. Relax into the moment. 3, 2, 1, side out. Standing with the eyes closed, attention turned inside. Become aware of the experience of having a body. Feel into your body. Notice what it feels to be in your position in space. How your body feels before the practice. If there's any sore spots or numb spots. Become aware of the experience of having energy moving through your body. Perhaps you can feel tingles or vibrations. Perhaps you feel restless or sluggish. Regardless of what you feel, just be present and allow the practice to work for you. We're going to begin today's class with a series of 6 warm-up exercises designed to open the energetic channels throughout the body. We'll start first with slow, full rotations of the neck. Drop the head to the chest and roll the right ear towards the right shoulder, around back, left ear to the left shoulder and forward. And continue slow, full rotations in this direction with the eyes closed, attention inside, focusing on the opening in the area of the neck. If you like to connect the breath, you can inhale as you rotate back, and you can exhale as you rotate forward. Not too fast, nice and slow. Slowly warming up, waking up our energetic channels. And the next time the chin comes to the chest, switch directions, rotating the opposite direction. Still you can inhale back and exhale forward. Keeping the eyes closed, the attention inside. And trying to become aware of the release of energy from the area of the neck. And that will do. Finish the round you're on and return to center. Standing with the eyes closed, attention turned inside. Feeling the expansion in the area of the neck. Increased sensation of vibrations throughout your body as the consciousness expands. And the opening of the throat center. And gently coming back. Next exercise we'll be doing is called the 5 double movements of the neck. We do a lot of work on the neck because the neck is really the bottleneck of the energy. It's where the energy comes from the mind into the body and back. So we take some time to open up this area. We want to stand nice and tall, shoulders and hips stay in one line. And we turn the head first 2 times to the left, then 2 times to the right. We stay to the right and we go 2 times back to the left, 2 times back to the right, and 2 times straight back through center. Okay? 2 to the left, 2 to the right, 2 back to the left, 2 back to the right, and 2 straight back through center. And we'll continue that movement for some time. Let's begin. 2 to the left, 2 to the right, 2 back to the left, 2 back to the right, and 2 straight back through center. And continue. If you're just learning, you can start with slow movements and pick up the pace when it feels comfortable to you. Focus on the movement itself. And now we'll finish the round that you're on and return to center, standing with the eyes closed and the attention turned inside. Feeling the energizing at the back of the head, the arousal of the latent potential of the mind. Also note the energizing at the top of the head, Sahasrara, the crown. And gently coming back. Beautiful. We have another practice for the neck. Again, making sure to keep the shoulders and hips in one line, standing nice and tall. We're going to bring our awareness to the middle of the forehead, and we're going to drop the head side to side. Just side to side. We're not turning the head. Just dropping side to side. Left ear to left shoulder, right ear to right shoulder, while keeping the shoulders and hips in one line. And let's begin. Keep your attention focused in the middle of the forehead. And again, if it's new for you, you can start slow and you can gradually pick up the pace as it feels comfortable. Keeping the attention in the middle of the forehead. And if you've been going slow, I encourage you to pick up the pace a little bit. Try to go a little bit faster. Really waking up the mental center with this one. Energizing the mind. And a little bit faster for the final moment. And slowly dissolving the movement, returning to center. Standing with the eyes closed, attention turned inside. Feeling tiny vibrations in the middle of the forehead. The arousal of Ajna Chakra, the mental command center. An increased capacity for mental insight. Lastly, note the fluidic flow of energy in the area of the neck. The union between the mind and the rest of the body. Feeling harmony. And gently coming back. Beautiful. Now going to warming up the spine. We want to keep the head and hips in one line this time, and we're going to lift opposite shoulders. Focusing on the movement of the spine, writhing back and forth like that of a snake. Keep the head and hips in one line, and let's begin. Lifting opposite shoulders up and down, and focusing on the movement of the torso side to side. This one can be a strong one, very purifying, especially in the beginning. If you feel any cramping or tightness, I encourage you to go a bit slower, but continue the movement. Keep breathing normally and allow yourself to work through the blocks. Opening a lot of energetic channels with this one. Just a little bit longer. Let's try to go a little bit faster. Keep breathing. Keep moving. Almost there. And that will do dissolving the movement. Standing with the eyes closed, attention inside. Feeling vibrations along the spine, a deep internal massage. If you have any painful areas, focus your attention upon them to send healing energy. And gently coming back. The next practice is for elongating the spine and increasing space between the vertebrae. We're going to come into a wide-legged position with the feet pointed out at about 45 degrees, bending into the hips. The final pose will have the hands on the thighs with the elbows locked. So don't have them down so far that you lock the elbows and you can move freely, but don't have the hands up so high that you can't lock the elbows. Find the sweet spot for you, where when we lock the elbows, we're really elongating the spine, as if we're pulling up on the vertebrae. Before we come into that position, we're going to exhale through the mouth, kind of falling forward and really relaxing the spine. Then we're going to inhale through the nose up and lock the elbows, hold the breath, and we'll sink into the hips, allowing the vertebrae to relax and lengthen. Okay? Make sure that you're not bending too far forward, that you're quite vertical. Yeah, and let's begin. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth forward. Inhale through the nose coming up. Hold the breath, lock the elbows, and sink into the hips. Close the eyes and visualize relaxing from the top of the head down through each vertebrae, all the way to the base of the spine. When it's no longer comfortable to hold the breath, we exhale forward, releasing the spine, and we continue inhaling up. Hold the breath, lock the elbows, sink into the hips, press your tailbone down. Visualize energy coming in through the crown of the head, down the spine, relaxing each vertebrae, all the way down to the base of the spine. When it's time for you, exhale forward and continue with your own breath. As you hold this, really focus on relaxing the vertebrae. Allow your body to soften in and create space along the spinal column. Make this your final round. When you finish, return to standing with the eyes closed, attention turned inside. Feeling the elongation of the spine, the elasticizing of the intervertebral spaces, and the increased distance between the ribs. Also note the flow of revitalized energy radiating out from the spine. And gently coming back. The next exercise we're going to be doing is the gastric massage to release any stress and tension from this point. We want to locate the massage point 2 fingers below the tip of the sternum, 2 fingers below the breastbone. So with your left hand, place 2 fingers at the base of the bone, the hollow indent there. Then with the right thumb, place the right thumb just below those 2 fingers. We want to press deeply into this point. So use the left hand to apply added pressure. So the right thumb is pressing in. You should find a space that's quite tender. Might even make you feel a little bit nauseous or a little bit like you want to cry. There can be a lot of emotions in this point. Pressing firmly into that spot, we're going to draw little circles with the thumb in a clockwise direction. So pressing in with the thumb, massaging left down, right up. As deep as you can without it being excruciating. We're looking to relax tension, not create more of it. Massaging deeply here, breathing, relaxing into it. Letting go of stress and tension, worry and anxiety, anger and fear. Taking care of yourself in this moment, relaxing into it. That will do. We're going to switch hands and direction now. So this time place 2 fingers from the right hand below the sternum. Left thumb goes below those 2 fingers. Applying added pressure with the right hand, and we rotate in the opposite direction, counterclockwise. So right down, left up. Again, as deep as you comfortably can. It's going to be uncomfortable anyway. But releasing tension. Releasing those toxic energies, stress, worry, anxiety, relaxing into it. Check if you're holding your breath, make sure you're still breathing, still relaxing. And now we'll do releasing, standing with the eyes closed, attention turned inside. Feeling the relaxing and energizing of the abdominal area. The release of negative, toxic energies from the area of the massage point. And an overall increased flow of energy throughout your entire being. Beautiful. Gently coming back. So now that the body's all warmed up and the energy channels are open, we're going to move into our vitality postures. The practice has become really meditative now. We're going to do each practice for 3 minutes. The first pose we're going to do is Padahastasana, the standing forward fold, which we usually do for Muladhara Chakra, but today the focus is going to be on revitalizing, bringing in fresh vitality from the earth and flushing out the stagnant energy. So come to standing with the feet about 1 fist distance apart and parallel. From there, we're going to inhale the arms up, and we're going to exhale, diving forward all the way down, resting the hands on the floor. If you can't quite touch the floor, you can take a yoga block or pillow or cushion or anything, or you can just hang. The more important part here is to relax into the pose. So come into the posture however is comfortable for you. And close your eyes and go inside. We're going to use visualization now to revitalize our entire being. In the posture with the eyes closed, begin to visualize drawing energy from the earth in through the feet, up the back of the legs, to the base of the spine, then overflowing up the spine, down the arms, back into the earth, creating a circuit of energy, drawing in fresh vitality through the feet, and flushing out stagnant, old, stuck energy through the hands, continually drawing in fresh vitality, restoring, rejuvenating, and re-energizing your entire being, and flushing out the old, dark, stale energy that no longer serves you. Relaxing into the pose, keeping the mind focused on this circuit of energy. We'll be here for 2 more minutes. Drawing in fresh vitality from the earth through the feet, giving back what no longer serves you through the hand. 1 minute remains. And that will do. Gently bend the knees. Slowly make your way back up to standing. Standing with the eyes closed, attention turned inside. Feeling a pleasant sensation in the legs. An increase in vitality throughout your being. Feeling stable, grounded, re-energized. Beautiful. Gently coming back. So that posture is for bringing in energy from the earth. The next posture is for bringing in energy from space, cosmic energy. It's going to involve another form of visualization. We're going to use Talasana, the tree pose, where the feet will be hip distance apart and parallel. We're going to have the arms straight up overhead, palms facing each other, but not touching. And in this position, reaching straight up, we're going to apply Eswatini Mudra, the contraction of the anal sphincter. So we're going to visualize energy coming in through the arms, filling our torso with vitality. And we're using the squeezing of the bum to lock that energy inside, okay, and prevent it from going straight through us back into the earth. Again, we're going to do this for 3 minutes. So standing, inhale the arms up. Spread the fingers wide, arms are straight but relaxed, and apply Eswatini Mudra, contracting the rectum. Breathing normally here. Can be a little bit of work to learn to hold the anus and breathe normally. Going into a meditative state, visualize energy coming in through the fingers, down the arms, all the way down to the pelvis and filling the entire torso with fresh energy, with expansive cosmic energy. Remember, keep the arms straight up and relaxed. Keep breathing normally. And try to continue holding Eswatini Mudra tight, locking the anus. Visualizing the energy filling your being. Energy coming in through the hands, filling the body. We're halfway through. 90 seconds remain. And now we'll do to release the pose, lower the hands down by the sides without allowing them to touch each other. Arms by the sides, standing with the eyes closed, attention turned inside. Feeling the increased energy bubbling through the torso. Feel excess energy being dispelled from the tips of the fingers. Tall and expansive. If you have any specific point on the body you would like to send some healing energy, You can place your hands upon them now. This is an excellent practice for Reiki practitioners to re-energize their hands and increase their capacity to send energy. And gently coming back. Beautiful. We've charged up with telluric energy from the earth, cosmic energy from the stars. Next, we're going to work on energizing all the joints of the body in a pose known as Jiva Balasana. It looks easy, but we'll see. Essentially, what we're going to do is we're going to stand, feet are parallel, hip distance again. And we're going to bend all the joints. So we bend the ankles, the knees just a little bit, hips just a little bit. And we have the arms out in front. Palms up, again collecting this cosmic energy from the sun and the stars. And it's not straight, but everything's kind of soft, kind of relaxed. We're going to hold this for 3 minutes. Let's begin. Come into the position, close the eyes. And bring your awareness to all the joints of the body, the ankles and wrists, the knees and elbows, the hips and shoulders. And visualize energizing all of these points. Every joint of the body has sub-chakras, wheels of energy, aside from the main chakras we normally focus on. This is an excellent posture to re-energize a few of these sub-chakras in all of the joints. Feel your entire body filling with fresh vitality. Continue breathing normally. Stay strong in the pose and try to be as relaxed as possible. Focusing on the wrists, ankles, knees, and shoulders. Starting to visualize glowing balls of energy around the wrists, the elbows and shoulders, the hips, knees, and ankles. We'll be here for 1 more minute. And then we'll do releasing the pose, returning to standing with the eyes closed, tension inside. Feeling the energizing of all 6 joints. Increase vitality in all 4 limbs. The entire body re-energized. And gently coming back. We have one final posture before Shavasana. We're going to do Viparita Karani. So make your way down to the mat. Viparita Karani, otherwise known as the inverted posture, is inverted pose where the legs are up and we're allowing the energy to descend down the body and collect in the throat center and the upper chakras. So again, we're visualizing energy coming in through the feet, all the way up the body and to the upper centers. It's similar to the shoulder stand, except in the shoulder stand we want a straight line from our shoulders up to our toes. In this one is more the elbows are on the hips and we try to get a straight line from the elbows up the forearms to the legs. I'll show you now and then we'll do together. So from lying, we place our hands on the mat, we roll up, pressing our hips up, then we bring the hands to the hips, we ground down into the elbows, and we straighten the legs straight up. So we're resting mostly on the elbows. Yours might look something like this. If it's uncomfortable for the elbows, that's okay. Try to get as straight as possible and really relax. Energy flows best through a relaxed body. So the legs are straight but soft. Okay, and we will do this pose for 3 minutes. Then we will go directly into Shavasana. So let's get ready. Coming down to lying. Make your way into the position. Pressing into the hands, rolling the hips up. Hands to the low back, the hips. Straightening the legs up. Close the eyes. Go inside. Breathing normally, calm and relaxed. And visualize the energy coming in through the feet. Descending down the body, up the torso, to the throat and the back of the head. We spend all this time to energize the body, torso and the limbs. Now we take this last pose to energize the mind. Sending this energy to the mental centers. Calming, relaxing, and expanding the mind. Soften into the pose and visualize the energy rising all the way up to the throat and the back of the head. And to release the posture, we drop the feet over the head just a little bit till you can bring your hands to the mat for support. And supporting yourself slowly, roll your way down to lying on the back. The eyes closed. the tension inside. Feeling the continued flow of energy all the way up to the head, energizing the throat, the face, and the back of the head, expanding the mental capacities, and bringing relaxation and rejuvenation throughout your entire being. Moving directly into Shavasana, we take this time now to allow the body to completely relax, to allow all this beautiful energy that we've accumulated to flow throughout your body and settle exactly where it's needed. Visualize your body as soft and heavy. And become aware of the experience of abandoning your physical body on the floor as you ascend to a state of deep relaxation. Soften the feet, calves, relax the knees, thighs and hips. Feel both legs completely relax. Relax the fingers, the hands, the wrists, forearms, elbows, upper arms and shoulders. Feel both arms completely relaxed. Relax the pelvis, muscles of the anus and genitals. Relax the deep inner pelvic muscles. Relax the abdomen and the entire abdominal region. Relax the lower back, the middle back, and the upper back. Relax the chest and shoulders, the throat and the neck. Soften the jaw, the cheeks, the lips. Release the tongue. Soften the nose, the eyes, the eyebrow and forehead. Relax the ears, the back of the head, and release the crown. Gently perceive your entire being completely relaxed. Gently coming back to your body, preparing to reawaken with little movements of the toes and fingers, gentle rotations of the wrists and ankles, dropping the head from side to side to release the neck. When you feel ready, take a deep inhalation, reach the arms overhead, big stretch. Hug the knees into the chest to release the lower back. Rocking side to side to massage the hips. And when you're ready, gently roll your way onto one side and push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Sitting with the eyes closed, tension turned inside. Taking a moment here to notice how your body feels after the practice. Notice how your energy feels, how it's changed from when we started the practice until now. Be aware if any thoughts, emotions, or memories arose through the practices. Completely allowing whatever's there with presence, love, and compassion. And we'll close today's class with a moment of gratitude. I invite you to bring your hands together in front of the heart. Really feel the experience of having a body, of having energy move through that body. And take this time to say thank you. Thank you for this body, this wonderful organism that helps me navigate through the life. Thank you for this energy that propels me, motivates me. And may I use this body and this energy for the good, for the benefit of all beings. Thank you. Take a deep inhalation into your heart. And as you exhale, gently coming back, so I can say thank you for joining me today. Namaste. Beautiful work today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the practice. If you did and you enjoy this sort of class, working with energies and the subtle aspects of yoga, I highly recommend you to check out our membership, where we're offering even more practices working with chakras and energy and expanding consciousness. You can join the membership by clicking the join button below or by visiting us over on Patreon. Either way, we'd be very happy to invite you into our Refeel community and to teach you how to progress your yogic path. If you like this class, make sure you give the video a like because it really helps us out. And aside from that, I hope you have a beautiful day and I thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.